Whether you're a content creator or a professional on a go, or you just have to carry a bunch of files with you, one of the things you might want to consider is a USB Type-C enclosure for an NVMe M.2 hard drive. So I bought this one. This is from SABRENT, and the reason why I bought it is I am a content creator, and oftentimes, let's say for example, if I'm going to go to a conference or I'm going to be away from a laptop, I have two cameras, and if you're recording in higher formats, you're most certainly going to fill up a bunch of your cards. So you do want to be able to transfer a bunch of data, but still have it portable to go instead of just keeping it on the laptop. So that's where this would come in. So you can get a portable hard drive, but some of those are going to be more limited in size, or they're going to be slower. You could bring a bigger drive, but that's going to require an additional plug into the wall, and then still it's going to be huge. And well, you're not really going to get thumb drives in that smaller size anyway. The biggest thing is that you're not going to be able to access it from a phone. So this is an iPhone, so it kind of defeats the purpose, but if you have an Android phone, I'll show you a way that you can use that too. But what we have here literally is an enclosure. There's a button, and we have a metal enclosure, where inside you'll be able to mount an M.2 1180, so that's basically going to be the size of the drive. So this could be an standard SSD, or it could be an NVMe, which is going to be a faster type of drive. You do have, it's all metal, well, aluminum, and you do have a heat pad in here because these drives do heat up. Now, in order to get the maximum speeds on there, you are going to have a USB Type-C to Type-C connection. So with this drive, transferring large files, we're able to get about 1,000 megabits per second. Definitely made transferring files a heck of a lot easier. So let's say, for example, you're a content creator, you have a laptop, you can dump your memory cards directly through a laptop into here. Now, if you have a professional camera, some of those professional cameras will be able to write directly over a Type-C drive onto an NVMe drive, and this would be a really good use for it. Now, the other cool part is, if you have, I don't have my Android with me, it's on my desk, but let's say we'll use pretend this Apple actually has an NVMe USB Type-C port, you'd be able to plug that into a modern Android, and you'd be able to access all of those files on your phone. The really cool part is, if you're going to combine that with something like a hub, like an 8-in-1, 7-in-1, or 8-in-1 type hub, you can take your memory cards, use them for the hub, transfer them to your phone, then plug this in and transfer it from your phone to the NVMe M.2 card drive, and you're all set. Then when you come home, simply plug it into your computer and instantly and quickly transfer your files. So definitely that could actually eliminate the need of having to use a laptop. Overall, very, very, very good quality. Like I said, the coolest part is it's just one USB Type-C port. You don't need to worry about plugging in an additional 12-volt adapter. And, once again, super duper easy. So let's say, for example, you get back home, if you wanted to, take it out. There's a quick little lever here, and you can take your M.2 drive out, throw in another one if you wanted to do that. And actually right inside here you can see that you can actually move that detent to a smaller one depending on the size of an M.2 that you're using. So all of these are 20 pin, and this is a 1180, basically for the, I'm sorry, 2280 for the size. Okay, so I'm going to put it back, then basically put it back, turn it, and it's going to lock the drive in there, and it's fully supported. And then when you close this up, you're good to go. So at the very least, it's cheap enough that you can actually use this as a hard case to protect your M.2 drives. So from SABRENT, we have the Type-C, M.2 PCIe, and for SATA SSDs.